To know where these burials were.
But first, crews have found dozens of unmarked graves outside a cemetery scattered across a church property and a neighbor's yard in Wimauma. And tonight, 10 Investigates is getting a behind-the-scenes look at how they made this discovery. This is 10 Tampa Bay at 6. I'm Carolina Lee.
And I'm Dave Wagner. For years now, we've been following that search for erased and destroyed African-American cemeteries across the Tampa Bay area. Now, 10 Investigates' Emerald Morrow shows us what's underground in South Hillsborough County.
Above ground, these tombstones tell a story. But push by push and step by step, a new search reveals what's buried below.
It's important for us as a community to try to find as many of these burials as we can.
Jackie Brown is a community activist in Wimauma. She's helping the First Prospect Missionary Baptist Church bring dignity to the deceased.
We do have some African Americans here that were enslaved. There are people who have been forgotten.
Forgotten because she says there are more records of burials here than there are headstones to mark them. It's why she's been working with crews to scan the ground with radar technology to solve this grave dilemma.
You push the GPR equipment down across the ground. It's sending a signal, and it's reflecting off any significant changes in either the soil density or the electrical properties of the soil. And we're getting a reflection coming back. We can interpret the geometry of that reflection to infer whether we've got a potential grave or not.
GeoView President Mike Whiteman is no stranger to these projects. His team helped uncover 145 graves in a field at King High School back in 2019. Here in Wimauma, his team worked in 2 phases, finding in July 98 suspected graves within the cemetery boundaries. And just yesterday, he sent 10 Investigates the final report showing an additional 31 found scattered all over, including in a neighbor's yard.
Very surprised, because I never know it was, other, burials out here.
And now that the truth has been found.
So stories cannot be lost. They can't ever be forgotten.
Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.
Another reason this search was necessary, the church needed to know if there is room for future burials at the site. The next step is officially naming the cemetery. They're taking suggestions now and plan to later have a ceremony sometime next year. To read more on the search for erased, destroyed, lost, and abandoned cemeteries across the Tampa Bay area, head to 10tampabay.com/erased.